Sales is basically everything, right? My first client was my best friend, basically. I started university and after 2 weeks I just dropped out. There is not a lot of good coaching offers for closing in Poland. I created the first coaching in Poland for closers, basically.
You're essentially giving people more opportunities to create freedoms for themselves.
We don't want to work with a lot of people. We want to work with people that have like good offers.
What is like the biggest reason that they come to you in terms of bottlenecks?
Bro, like not enough good closers.
If you don't track, you don't scale.
We have the AI that shows us what's the progress, what's going on. When someone is good in my coaching, when he do everything that I tell him to do, for sure he's gonna get a job, for sure.
You're creating the salespeople and you're also supplying the people that need the salespeople at the same time.
Because a lot of business owners, they know me, they know my skills as well, they know that I have good coaching offers, so they just want closers from me, right?
That there are no setters or closers in Poland, bro.
Yeah.
Why is that? Yes, sir. Welcome in, my boy.
Welcome.
Hey, bro, all the way from fucking Poland, huh?
Yeah.
To Dubai.
Poland here to Dubai, yeah.
Yes,
It's
sir.
quite good, yeah.
Yeah. A little bit short, man, for the people watching. Where you from? What do you do?
Yeah. I'm from Poland, Warsaw, and I do, first of all, I have a like biz-op company for sales coaching, basically. So I create closers on Polish markets, closers and setters. And as well, I have like an sales outsourcing company for business owners. So when I teach someone closing or setting, then I can enroll them to the offer that is currently working, has good marketing and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so what brought you here, man? Let's talk about it. Man. What brought you to Dubai?
Man, you know, just to feel the vibes, like to just experience something new, you know what I mean? To come meet you, you know?
Yes, sir. Hey.
The high five and stuff like that.
Nah, bro. No. That's love.
Yeah.
That's love right there.
Yeah.
That's love right there. Okay. Like one question for me is always like, of course, we met each other also in Marbella, you know, like
Yeah.
we've been going back and forth with you and your business partner, Matt. You're sitting right there.
Yeah.
Like what is like the growth like? Where did it start, bro? Like what is the
Man, it started like a couple of years ago, basically. Like it started with this kind of a feeling that I just need to do something more than like traditional kind of path, you know? So I was thinking a lot of time, like, what can I do to just high up my experience, to just be someone more, to earn more, stuff like that. And after some time, I kind of discovered sales, basically. You know, it was like 4 years ago or something. And I just knew that's the good direction because sales is basically everything, right? Like we sell each other every day on some meetings with other people, with companies, stuff like that.
I can imagine. I can imagine that, you know, it always comes from a place of pain.
Yeah.
Right? When you want to move away from a specific situation.
Exactly.
Because most of the people say like, yo, I want to retire my parents, or I want to buy a Richard Mille, or I want to drive a Lambo, you know?
Yeah.
But you have things that you go towards, but you have also things that you run away from.
Yeah.
Like what was the thing that you ran away from?
From not being secure, basically. Like, you know, I don't come from like a rich family that I don't need to worry about anything, you know? Like, I need to build my assets, like, you know, my security to then like build a family, for example, or to be like a good role model for my kids or for some other people. So it was kind of that, you know, because I knew that when I'm gonna go to the like traditional path, it's not gonna build the security I want, because I don't want to even earn good money and be tied to one place or work in some corporation, stuff like that. I would have money, but it's not the life I want, right? I want freedom, basically.
So you felt stuck, huh?
Yeah.
You felt compromised.
Yeah.
Okay. Nah, but that's usually the feeling where it comes from, you know, like you get disgusted with your situation. So where did it start? Like, what was the first step into like which course did you buy? What was this beginning point?
Oh man, I mean, it started when I was a kid, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember like back in the day, I was like 6 years old.
You was like reading sales books as a kid, or what?
Maybe not like sales books, but I was like, I had like this plastic table and plastic chair.
Okay.
I had a diaper back then, you know. I was like 4 years old or 3 years old. I don't know where.
Okay.
Yeah, and I kind of like imagined that I'm a like CEO or something, and I like shouted to my mom, bring a coffee to my like office and stuff like that. And it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about, you know? So it started when I was a kid, you know. I always wanted to be someone more, you know. It was that thing. And then I looked for a lot of things. You know, when I was 15 or 16, I wanted to start like drop shipping because it was hot back then, right? Affiliate marketing, e-commerce, all of those different business models. But
I can imagine, bro, like you're 14 wanting to start drop shipping and making money and get rich.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah,
like at 14, like, you know, there's no more kids at 14 that are just, you know, trying to get a girlfriend or, you know, fuck around. Like what came in your mind thinking that, okay, now I'm 14 years old, I need to fucking conquer this earth, bro?
You know, it was that, I don't know, like I kind of woke up like early in my life, you know. So some people they just see the reality and that's it, and they just want to have fun and stuff like that. But I always try to look 5 steps forward with everything, and the 5 step forward for this path that I had, basically like a school and, you know, university, it wasn't maybe that what I wanted.
What was that wake up point?
Wake up point?
What was the trigger?
Like the biggest trigger that I've had was probably when I actually started university, because I tried the business models, but it didn't work that well, right? So it was time to time. I learned sales from like 18 to now, but within this period from 18 to now, I also went to university because I won like an economic Olympiad in high school, so I had the access to the best university in Poland. So I just went there, and I was like, I kind of had hopes, right, to meet someone new, meet some good people, maybe create some business with them, you know, and like it was shit.
Okay.
Like no one just wanted to do anything, you know. It was just a good job. The university had some like basically advertisements for the best corporation in Poland. I was like, what the fuck is that? So that was really like the biggest wake up call, I would say, that I just need to go and just do something on my own. Be better at sales, a lot better than I was back then, because that's the key to anything, right? And I just dropped out like 2 weeks when I started university, and after 2 weeks I just dropped out. Yeah.
And no problems with your parents, nothing?
I mean, they had no choice. Like, it was my decision.
You're the boss.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. No. But it's all good though. Okay. You had different business models that you were participating in and that you tried, and then you stumbled upon the agency world, right? Because now today you have a sales agency. You're pretty successful with that. So we're gonna get into that as well.
Yeah.
Like, what was that process like, and what were the differences, and what made you eventually start what you started today?
Like the agency, outsourcing agency. Yeah. That's what you mean. The same thing. That looking 5 steps forward. So we just saw that there is like blue ocean basically for that stuff. Like no one really understands sales, and we can see that in the majority of companies in Poland and even in the world, basically, like the sales process is really not good at all. Like most of the time you just have like a salesman that just go and just explains the product or service to some potential client, and there is no real sales between that. So we just saw the opportunity to better up like the whole market and stuff like that.
Nice. Bro, that's good, man. It always starts with the insight, right? When you observe the market, and then you make your decisions based on what is my unfair advantage here.
With everything, like even with life or some other things, sometimes you just need to stop kind of rethink,
Yeah.
see the 5 step forward, and just see if I'm heading to the good direction, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, bro, it's all glitter and glamour, but let's talk about the struggle.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the struggle because you guys, I remember you guys had some issues with the agency, and it's been rough, like getting it off the ground, right? So, how was that process like from when you started the sales agency up till now? Like you guys are working with how many clients now?
Like with 4 clients.
Yeah.
But you know, we don't want to work with a lot of people. We want to work with people that have like good offers.
Yeah.
To create the good like revenue, you know. The struggle, like always there's a struggle, because when you have a sales agency, you need to have a lot of closers and setters, right?
Yeah.
And still in Polish market, there is not a lot of closers and setters.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I created like a coaching for closers to kind of solve this, right? And to give people new opportunities, to give people possibility to learn sales, and to actually have a real job that you
create your own supply.
Yeah. Exactly, right?
Smart.
So that's when the struggle maybe not ended, because it's still we need a lot of people, but you just, you know, got better, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, what was the process like of signing your first client?
Oh man, first client. Actually, that's a funny story, because I started sales as well because one of my best friends told me about closing. It was like 4 years ago, and he said, "Bro, I'm building like a company, and I will need a salesperson someday, right? So just start it, and it's gonna be really good. Like these other business models, they are not working because it's oversaturated. You know, it's not working anymore. So do closing. It's like something new." It wasn't, right now it's new as well because no one really does it, right? So it's crazy, like 4 years. Can you imagine that? So and my first client was my best friend, basically. You know, he has the company still, and it was like the first steps. And then after that, after we understood everything, like the process, how to do things well, when we work with other offers, the world is open, right? Like you can just enroll anyone, and when you have good process, you can do it on every other offer.
Mm-hmm. So what is your offer like? Like if you can explain in a nutshell, what are the deliverables and what is the transformation?
Yeah. So I'm gonna extract, you know, the agency for sales and the coaching as well. For the agency, it's we basically take over all of the processes. So for the business owner, you don't need to struggle about anything with sales when you enroll with us, you know. So we just take over setting, closing. We can enroll our coached setters and closers. We take care of like all of the data and stuff like that, you know. We create our own like SOPs, CRMs. We can enroll CRMs as well that are gonna be tied together with like marketing, with setting, with closing. So everything is tied together and it's working, you know, holistically, I would say, something like that. So you don't need to worry about anything. You just do a delivery, you do marketing, like content and stuff like that, and that's it. Like with sales, we just have a direct contact with each other, so you can just ask about anything. You can have data all the time. You don't need to worry about stuff. And with coaching, like I just take someone from not knowing sales or being a salesperson that has some like bad habits, I would say, from older like generation sales, you know, because it's not working right now. It's not this word anymore. No one wants to be pushed to buy something, you know, so that's not our philosophy of sales. So we just take someone who has bad habits or don't know sales. I would say it takes like 2 months to coach someone like really well. And then we can just enroll someone on offer that is actually working, that can give them good commission, good marketing, good leads. warm leads as well. That's really important.
Okay, nice. And then like the because then it's like a done with you service where you do it with them, so the coaching, and then you also have the done for you service, right?
Oh
Where
yeah,
it's
so
like
to not be confused, so I was talking about done for you when we basically take over all the sales process and you don't need to worry about anything. We also sometimes have like a done with you offer for agency that we just, we can just meet with each other, get some
That's
insights.
the coaching, right? That's the coaching, right? Or not?
No, that's an agency still, and the coaching is a different offer as well.
Is it? You have two different done with you offers.
We have done with you. We have done for you.
Okay.
That's the most advanced.
Okay.
We have done with you when we can give insights for other business owners. We can provide them with processes and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then there is my coaching, when I can just teach people how to do closing and then enroll them.
Oh yeah. That's how you create your own pool of sellers and closers. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Is there a specific transformation for these people? Do you have like an income claim or like what is the?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
how much is that in dollars?
In dollars, okay. Because it's Polish market is totally different, right? It's basically Polish currency is 4 times less than dollars, right?
Yeah.
So for starters, when you start as a closer in Poland, you can probably earn $2 or $3K. I'd say $2K a month. But when you start to get better and better and better, and that's what we provide as well, like skills and good offer. And when you have good offer as well, it's really important. You can earn $5K, $10K, even more. But you need to keep in mind, like Dubai is quite expensive. Like when you earn that much in Poland, you live like a king. That's one thing, as well. So
nice. Okay, interesting. So you mentioned working with 4 clients. What does a perfect client look like for you guys? Like in terms of traits, what are you looking for in a client?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, for sure, someone that is communicative and is open. And that's basically one of the 2 most important factors. And someone that actually understands that he's a big part of a business and he just don't want to delegate something to just get rid of responsibilities, but he want to just connect marketing, sales, some other stuff, delivery, so we can basically scale their business, 2x, 3x, 5x, stuff like that. Yeah.
But is there like a specific like in what income range are they at? Like, I'm trying to understand, and where are they usually trying to go to? Why would
in Poland, when we have agency owners, we take someone that is doing at least 100K a month, at least. Mm-hmm. But it's in zlotys for that matter, so it's obviously less. For the foreign market, I would say it's 100K dollars or $50K for done with you offer, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Okay, and when they come to you, what type of transformation are they usually looking for?
Because as a business owner, you know as well that sales takes a lot of time, right? A lot, especially when you do it yourself or you manage a team, for example. So they just want to scale their business. That's what they want to do. Like, for example, they make 100K. They see that they don't have enough skill to better up their sales team or their sales. They see that they need to focus more on strategy, on content, on some other stuff like that. So they want to find, I would say, partners, but on kind of different terms, right? We don't take a quarter of your business. We just do a rev share.
Yeah.
So they just want to find partners that's going to be on rev share that will allow them to scale their business 3x, for example, something like that. Yeah.
What is like the biggest bottleneck that you see in clients from when they approach you, right, to work with you? What is like the biggest reason that they come to you in terms of bottlenecks that they experience?
Like not enough of good closers. That's the biggest bottleneck.
Closers, huh?
Yeah, because when you have a good closer, even when you're a shit like sales leader or sales manager,
Yeah.
you're still gonna get some sales, possibly, right? I mean, obviously, after some time, someone is gonna ditch you and go to the better offer, probably, right? But if you have a good offer, everything is kind of working well, you still will have sales, but they don't even have good closers, good setters, so they don't have anything, right? Like they just sell by themselves or with some kind of not really well trained setters and closers. The rotation of salespeople is really high. You know, like after 2 months, 3 months, they just ditch. They just hire another one. The another one is not skilled as well, and the cycle just never ends, right? I mean, it's horrible. Like you cannot scale your company. You know, that's a big.
Like, bro, sales is the most important thing. It's the lifeblood of a company, bro.
Exactly.
If you don't treat that well in the way that it should, training cadence every single morning, right? Have the right morale, everything tracked. The KPIs and the targets must be hit, you know? Like you have to keep these people into and like they have to hit KPI in a certain ramp up period, right? Of like 1 week, 2 weeks. But these things, when you don't measure them and you don't do the math and you're just, you know, doing sales for the sake of doing sales and just trying to collect as much cash as possible without any like direction.
Yeah.
If you don't track, you don't scale, right? If you don't do the math, you don't scale either. And I think there's a huge skill gap with people that actually know how to run a sales organization, and the people that just fucking, you know, run the business like a like a wild man, you know, putting out fires every single day. Is that something that you guys see a lot as well? Yeah. Okay. Because I'm thinking like, bro, when I would outsource my sales side of things, I need everything to be dialed to fucking, you know.
Yeah.
And we talk a lot about it as well, like the tracking side of things and, you know, the calculations behind it, because sales is math, right? So can you tell us a little bit more about how you do the math behind it, how you track, and all the systems that you have behind this, your whole sales organization, and how you track it?
Yeah, so the data point of view is really important, and we saw that a lot of offers they focus too much on like manual just filling out the data, right, for setters, for closers, and stuff like that. So we created a system that takes over like every call for setters, every call for closers. It takes every kind of point of data from CRM and stuff like that, and it's basically tied to AI as well. So we have all the data, like bad data percentage, you know, close rates, stuff like that, all of those important factors, and then we can just see from one dashboard what is going on in whole the business, how setters, how closers are doing. We can listen to every call. We have the AI that shows us like what's the progress, what's going on with some call, for example, with the majority of calls as well. So it's all taken care of, on like an easy way to understand and to not waste time on, you know, filling out manually. It's really important for setters and closers as well. Yeah. And that's what we do on every offer, because as a closer or setter, you don't want to spend time to filling out some like Excel sheet and stuff like that, or to just it's like boring. Yeah,
bro. You mentioned something at the beginning, man. I'm still laughing about it. That there are no setters or closers in Poland, bro.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, why is that?
I don't know, bro. Like, it's not.
Everyone is just sleeping there, or what?
Yeah. That's what I told you. Like, you know, the people don't look 5 steps forward. Right? Yeah. So when there is not really a lot of information about closing in Polish, like internet, for example, a lot of people just won't search for it, like want research and stuff like that to just see what opportunities are on the market. So they just, you know, they can see it. They don't know that it exists, basically. Yeah. And the other factor is that even when someone is like a closer, for example, on Polish market, still the sales level of skills in Poland is really low. So that's another factor that comes down to not having a lot of closers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I will just add one thing, because like the coaching as well, right? There is not a lot of good coaching offers for closing in Poland. Like I kind of like I created the first coaching in Poland for closers, basically, or one of the first. But when I started closing 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I had no one to learn from. So I was forced to go to the US market and purchase like a US mentorship, right?
Okay.
And it was $3,000 a month. In Poland, that's like a good fucking salary that you can just raise the whole family from, right? So I was grinding like all the time to just pay off this mentorship, right? To just stay on the ground and to just live, basically, right? I remember times when I went to the like supermarket and stuff like that, and my card was declined. I just it's like I don't have no money, bro. Like everything was going toward education, basically. Yeah. But
bro,
it was the best investment in my life.
Bro.
Like
you took the risk, man.
Yeah. That's what it all comes down to, right?
You took the risk. Look at you now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's nice, man. That's nice. So you took it upon you, and I think that's really cool, by the way. You took it upon you to fucking fill this whole market with enough setters and closers now. You know? And as you said, blue ocean.
Yeah.
It's also an opportunity. So how is that going? Like, how do you take this grand mission to fill up the whole country with enough setters and closers? How is that going? How is the process? Talk to me about it, man.
Like the whole process to fill out with good closers and setters.
Yeah. And to create this opportunity, right? Because you're essentially giving people more opportunities to create freedom for themselves and the people around them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, sure.
It's a big thing that you're doing, bro.
Yeah, like it's remote closing, setting. You can do it from whenever you want. You can kind of like manage your calendar as well. It's good, right? Good. It's good work. But I would say that like the process from start to finish, it's basically to actually acquire good closers and setters and to train them. That's like a first step. That's why I created a coaching. Then to have good partnerships with other business owners that have good offers, and then to enroll the closers that I've trained, for example, to those.
So you guarantee them jobs at the end as well. Like after they go through the whole process of being trained by you and being coached by you and Matthews, they get put in a role. Like they get like an offer. Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Like because a lot of business owners, they know me, they know my skills as well. They know that I have good coaching offers, so they just want closers from me, right? They ask me, for example, Max, do you have a closer, for example?
Yeah.
I need someone good, right?
Yeah.
So when someone is good in my coaching, when he do everything that I tell him to do, and he learns closing, for sure he's gonna get that job, for sure. 100%. Yeah.
Nice. Bro, that's amazing, man, because you're taking care of the whole chain by yourself when it comes to sales. So you're creating the salespeople, and you're also like supplying the people that need the salespeople at the same time, and you're providing value on both sides. I think that's genius. That's fucking sick, especially in the market, bro, where there's no salespeople, brother.
Yeah.
That's sick, bro. So you guys will be the biggest one in Poland, huh?
For sure.
So what's the vision like, man? Talk to me about like the vision. What do you see? Where do you see this going? And how much do you also want to make transparently,
Yeah. The vision is to, like take over the market. So have a lot of partnerships with business owners. Therefore, I can enroll a lot of closers, a lot of people. Actually, the vision is bigger as well. Like I want to actually teach people how to sell, like because they don't understand how sales works. And I feel like it's really fucking up a lot of people's life that they don't understand sales.
It's true.
Even
It's a good belief to have.
yeah, like even, you know, with some stupid things, right? Like, I don't know, some conversation with other people or doing something that you don't want to do, or everything. Like, so, and obviously then taking over the market and enrolling good people and stuff like that. Yeah. And me personally, I mean, yeah, I want to make a lot. Yeah. Like,
How much is a lot?
Man, you know, I always thought that I want to make like 200k zloty a month, because that's in Poland, that's huge number, right? So, I mean, our offer is doing like the coaching offer is doing half of it. But obviously there are costs and stuff like that. Like, it's not that black and white, you know, you have it all, business as well, like taxes and stuff like that, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I would say for now, like, I don't know, like 100k like US amount, that would be really good for me personally.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so why specifically that number?
Because this number is gonna allow me to create like the lifestyle that I want, to have the freedom that I want, to have assets as well. It's really important to have assets, right? To not be tied to, you know, one thing that you are doing, to be secured. I would say that's why.
Okay. Nice. So right now you're working with 4 clients. You have a coaching offer. How many students do you have in your coaching offer right now?
So for the current edition, because like we will have, for the current edition, we have 20 people.
Okay.
Because, you know, with other stuff that I'm doing, I don't want to enroll a lot of people for now, because I need to take care of everything and deliver good service, right?
Mm-hmm.
But after some time, when we enroll this 20 people, for sure we will start another edition. Maybe it's going to be more people, I don't know.
Nice. And I want to dig a little bit more deeper into one question as to how does it feel to have students at such a young age? and also like what, like, do you feel the impact of you literally like really helping these guys out, you know, like, because I remember my first time when I had students and I see the results, and, you know, I tell them straight in their face like what life is really like, and give them their first reality check, and they fight themselves over it, and now they have success, right? And when you sit back and you look at it, you're like, yo, yeah, you know, feels fulfilling, right?
Yeah,
so
sure.
I want, like, what is that feeling for you? Like, what?
I mean, it's really fulfilling. Like, I mean, you know, I had this feeling from the start, because as a closer, you help people as well. So I always felt like it's really fulfilling to help someone. And right now, when I have like students and I see them closing deals, they didn't know shit at the start, right? And right now they work remotely like they wanted, they earn good money. I'm like, yeah, bro, like that's what I'm talking about, you know? It's really fulfilling, because you can also see that their life really changed. Like, they were miserable, for example. They wanted to quit their job and stuff like that. They didn't have like some perspectives for life. And you provide this, like, everything to other person, right? Like, it's really good.
You just fucking changed their lives, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. And with age, you know, I don't see it like that. I don't see the difference. I would say that, oh yeah, someone is older, so I'm going to feel intimidated or something like that. You know, I just have a lot of experience in this field. So I know that I will teach someone that I have less experience in this field. And who this person is, how old he is, it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah.
It's true. Age, but nothing but a number.
Yeah.
Not for the bad side.
Yeah, sure.
Not for the foul things. No. Don't do that. But no, man. Yeah, bro. Amazing. Like, I think it's props to you, man. Like, props to you guys, you and your business partner. You guys doing great things for your country and shit. Taking all that responsibility, man.
Yeah, responsibility follows money, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
It's stress tolerance. No, 100%. So, in terms of that, like where, let's say I want to start. I'm in Poland right now, and, you know, I just dropped out of school. Oh, I am in school.
Yeah.
Just like you were, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm watching this video right now. I see I see Max, I see Matthews living the life here, out here in Dubai, you know? Like, if I want to start pursuing that career and make $10,000 in a month, you know? Where do I start? Like, what is the roadmap?
Learn closing. Learn good closing. That's
Where?
the first step.
Where?
Us, for example, or some other sales coaching. I don't know if there's any other, but yeah, I mean, learn good closing skills. Because when you will understand how closing works and you will really understand what sales is about, then the opportunities will come, right? And I would say another step, you know, I'm gonna basically say what I do because that's the best process I've created because I know it works.
Yeah.
So then just learn sales from someone that understands sales and is really good at closing, and then enroll yourself to like an environment that will provide you with good offer. That's really important as a closer if you want to earn a lot, because you need to have good marketing, you need to have good leads, you need to have good amount of calls to earn a lot of money, right?
Exactly. Because the reason why I asked the question was most people will think like, if I need to make a lot of money, if I want to make a lot of money, I need to start a business. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's probably like one of the beliefs that I wanted to address in terms of, okay, if I want to start and I want to make some money, let's say like $10K in dollars per month. $10K can change someone's life drastically.
Yeah.
Especially in Poland.
Yeah,
you know?
Sure.
And I can imagine these people being like, yo, I need to have a whole organization and start a business. And it's just even easier to fucking, you know, hop on someone else's offer.
Yeah.
And you don't even have the responsibility of fulfilling.
Exactly.
You just jump on there, you talk to someone on a Zoom call, and you get paid every single day.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that's a huge advantage there, as a low way to get into business, right? And if you want to make more, you can make that step.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Like I want to make more, so obviously I was kind of forced to make that step as well. But like, I mean, closing is great. You don't need to fulfill anything like some, you know, like you don't need to do a fulfillment for your company.
Exactly.
You don't need to stress about it.
Yeah.
You just go on a call. You just talk to someone for an hour or 35 minutes.
Yeah.
And you close someone and you have like 10% for it. You know, it's good, right? Like,
Of course.
So yeah, and then you just close your laptop and you just go and do whatever you want, and you don't need to think about stuff.
And you can come and chill here in Dubai and do the work here.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like whatever, you can just go to the beach or something. And if you have a business, you need to stress about things all the time. You need to, you know, think strategically. You need to make content. You need to do all of those stuff, right? If you're a closer, you don't need to do any of that. Yeah,
bro. Because I can imagine, bro. Like people, like the thing that holds people back most of the time is fear.
Yeah.
Right. And that would take a lot of responsibility,
sure,
and stress and pressure off your shoulders.
Yeah,
and still make good money, right?
Sure.
Now I think it's a good opportunity for people, also especially in your country where, like, making a lot of money is not that common, you know, and it's like a low way to get into the game, and I think that's only the start, man. You know, like right now you guys will become like you guys will become the fucking goats of this fucking shit, you know, of Poland.
Yeah.
And now, 2-3 years later, now you have copycats. And now the whole market is flooded. And now the sophistication, and it becomes like the US, you know?
Yeah.
And you guys will become the Hormozis of the game and shit, you know? Like, and that's a good advantage to have because you guys are first to do it, you know, first, bro. And bro, I can already see it happen. Is that the vision that you have as well?
Yeah, sure, man. I mean, that's the dream come true in some way.
Yeah. Taking over the country, huh?
For sure, bro.
There you go, man. Bro.
Yeah.
I will dap you up one more time because it's a lot of responsibility right there.
Yeah.
I appreciate you putting your balls on the table like that, man.
Yeah, man. Like, with responsibility, I would say like the you know, the closing side of things, as you said, is lower responsibility.
Yeah.
Good way to get into business game, I would say, is the best way, because in every business you need to know sales, right?
Yeah.
So you have low responsibility, you have the best skill that you can learn for
Yeah.
business sales.
Yeah, every billionaire started with sales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've read about it. Like 80% of millionaires or billionaires, they were salespeople at first,
Yeah.
right? Something like that. So what else? Like exactly.
Exactly, 100%. And I think sales is literally everything. When you try to convince someone in a normal conversation, your mom, your dad,
Yeah.
you're trying to get a gift or whatever, your girlfriend, like it's all sales at the end of the day, right? It's
exactly.
all persuasion.
If you want to drop out of university, you need to know sales to, to talk to your parents and stuff like that.
Hey, there you go. There you go, right?
Yeah, for example. So yeah, sure.
So yeah, man. Like, what is the most inspiring story of a student that you guys have right now?
Oh man,
You can name drop him.
Jacob. Yeah, he's
Okay.
he's one of my like best students. So he came to me, like he found me like when I wasn't really doing coaching back then. Like I was just doing my stuff, like sales agency and stuff like that. And he just kind of found me. I don't know even where, to be honest.
Yeah.
He just told me, bro, teach me closing. Like, please. I was like, okay, man, I'm going to teach you. And we're still working together, like right now. He's actually in my organization. He's one of the best closers.
Okay, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Wow. And I can imagine you changing his life, like right in front of him. It has been fucking aspirational as fuck.
Yeah.
Nah, amazing, man, amazing. Is there any closing words that you want to share with the people, in terms of like they want to start or they're a little bit scared or,
Yeah, we talked about like the being scared a lot, right? I would say, because if you know that your life isn't the way you want it to be, you just know it. You don't need to convince yourself. You know it deep down, right? So the only last thing that you have to come by is the fear to change your situation. And how I actually use it to my advantage, that I have a fear, I try to remember and understand that I'm mortal, that I'm gonna die. That's my trick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, if you fear of change, and just understand that you're gonna die, and it's gonna be in 20 years, 30, 60, 70, or it's gonna be within a week. Like, you don't know, right? So if you don't know, like, the question is, do you want to die with the with like the reality that you didn't live how you wanted, or do you want to die like knowing that you changed something for the way you wanted to live? That's my philosophy, I would say.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
That's powerful, man. Nah, man, 100%. I think this was a good one. Some good lessons. Learned a lot of stuff about sales, huh? But yeah, man, bro, thank you, bro. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for sharing your success.
Thank you as well.
And bro, it's up to you to fucking take over Poland, man. Let's fucking go, man.
Let's go, man.
My
It was
G.
really nice to see you, bro.
Yes, sir.